Hi everyone. So we're finally back with the Sister Wives episode. We've been off with Sister Wives for the past couple of weeks. Hasn't been really much to talk about, but we are back with the final main episode of Sister Wives before we enter into the 4-part tell-all. So we are back and we definitely have thoughts. So let's jump right into the thoughts on this episode. All right, so Sister Wives, this week, finally, we get the conversation between Meri and Dum-Dums. But anyways, that conversation started off with talking about the land and dividing up everything, and I'm thinking, why are we having this conversation? Why does she want to live here? Really and truly, why? I wouldn't want to live there. Or have a conversation about divvying up the acres equally among everybody. But I do have to agree that it is pretty telling that, pretty much Kody and Robyn get 8 acres for themselves. Janelle gets 4 and Meri gets 2. Oh, and let's not also forget that fucking Robyn's name was on Christine's piece of land. The fuck I make that make sense. I don't understand how this woman's name is on someone else's land. I don't get it. Just the absolute audacity, really. But yeah, so there's all of that. But then Meri finally kind of says, listen, kind of more to us. The fact that she's getting the 2, that he gets Christine's piece and this random piece as well. She can't get Christine's piece. It's a slap in the face. And she's right, she should have been treated equally among all wives, because at the end of the day, she's a person. And at the end of the day, maybe she didn't have gajillion children with you, but she had a child with you that is just as valuable as the other ones who you don't fucking talk to, so who cares? But it is very telling. But when she finally says enough is enough, I'm not doing this shit no more, of course Robyn has to make it about herself. Of course Robyn has to I thought it was fucking perfect, actually. I was dying when she's like, I gotta walk away. She's like, I'm gonna go for a walk. Like, are you serious? Like, go for a fucking walk. Shut the fuck up. No one cares. But, she walks away and they're having their conversation, and I guess they're in some sort of agreement or whatever, but Robyn comes back and she's just like, can we just like make this work and blah blah blah, and it's like, ma'am, would you stay in a loveless marriage? She stayed in this loveless marriage a lot longer than she should have, than I would have. But would you stay in a loveless marriage with a person just because? Just because? No, you wouldn't. So why should any of these other women? And I do understand that for her perspective is she fell in love with this person who loved his wives, but he doesn't respect his wives anymore. So it doesn't matter. And the thing that is, I don't like Robyn. And my God, Robyn was on full blast this episode, but I don't like Robyn by any means of the stretch of the imagination. However, she deserves a lot better than this person. I don't understand why she'd want to be with someone like this, unless she herself is very much like him, which I think that's definitely part of the problem. But he's a horrible person, and I don't understand how anyone is comfortable sleeping with him at night. I just, no. I think there's a lot of factors. I think this is ultimately what she wanted. I think there's also the aspect, let's pretend this is not what she wanted, and there's the aspect of she's been through a divorce before. She probably doesn't want to go through another one, which I can honestly understand. And I think it's also the aspect of she has two small kids with him that she probably doesn't want to raise on her own. She couldn't even handle being a unemployed woman without getting a nanny because, as we've all been asking, what does the nanny do? So I understand that, but I just don't understand how you could want to be married to a person who treats women he has been with for 30 plus years the way he does. Like Christine, I think it was 27 or something. Janelle was 30 and Mary's 32 years with a person who treats you the way he treats. I don't get it. I don't get it. Because personally, for me, if I'm seeing how he's treating these women, I would have been out. As in, I'm good. Because if you can't treat these women with respect, what are the chances he's not going to do the same to you? What are the chances that you to decide to end up on seeking sister wife because you still want to live polygamy? And what's the chances he's not going to do the same to you? He will do the same to you. I want to be staying with him. That's just me, I guess. But, yeah, his comment to Meri about, the acting is easy or some shit, and the act of, doing his husbandly duty to her. I agreed with Meri. She's like, I don't want to be someone's duty. I want to be someone's wife, someone's partner, that he wants to do those things because he loves me, not because I'm his duty. It's fucking so cold. And him saying that, she wants me to love her in a way that I can't love her or some shit like that. And it's like, Kody, you don't love her. And you want to pretend like you never did. That you were never in love with her. You were with this person for 32 years. Are you really trying to tell me that you never loved her? Because I sure as hell did not see that in the first episode of this first season of this show. I saw love for her. He was considering having another child with her, somehow making that happen. And she's the one that chose not to. He loved this woman, so the fact that you want to turn around and say that you didn't is such a slap in the face. And this is angering. And I'm angry for her. And it just doesn't make no sense. I don't understand how someone could be so cold and not have any form of emotion for the end of a relationship. And he goes on to say that he, this maybe has been done for him for some time. I never felt like he mourned his relationship at any time leading up to this. And I feel like you need to go through a mourning process in any demise of a relationship. And I feel like he never did at any point. I'm not saying I expect it now because I think he's very much detached, but at some point you would have, and I never felt like he did. And apparently there's this conversation that they had on I think it was their 30th, so 2 years ago. And she felt like he was potentially going to try. My mom thought maybe that was just like the words he used of cheers to a new beginning could have meant anything. I personally think, but it works with the timeline that we're hearing. For those who remember in last season's tell-all, there was a mention of he wanted to maybe reconnect, romantically speaking, with Meri, but there was a roadblock. And that roadblock being, I think, was Christine, according to him. So that would make sense to the timeline. But who knows? We'll never know. It doesn't matter now. But yeah, I really don't have anything else to say about Janelle and Christine. It was kind of a lot of the same thing we've been seeing. We've been connecting with Christine's brothers, so kind of learning more about her and her past and stuff. So really not much there to talk about. But yeah, now we have the 4-part tell-all, which starts next week, which I realize I haven't really told you anything, but the listeners would know that the podcast is going to be on a hiatus for a month during Christmas. So we can still record and everyone can get our thoughts on that. Once the hiatus has lifted, you can get that. Could maybe be one of the first episodes that we do. But yeah, we can definitely talk about, but you will probably, the listeners will probably get at least 2 episodes. So that's being added to the list, guys. So you'll get, yeah, he's glad to believe you'll get 2 weeks so 2 episodes of the tell-all before the hiatus, and then you can get the other 2 after the hiatus. We can catch up. So yeah, that's basically what's gonna happen with that. So we'll definitely see, and it looks like the formatting of the tell-all is similar to last season's tell-all, but I really don't know where they can go from here after this. Like, I feel like this episode is really, the series is done. Like, I don't know what more they can do. Life after the breakup. Fuck, that is exactly what they're going to do. They're going to do another season. It's going to be the final season of life after the breakups. That's exactly what's going to happen. But that's it for me on that end. Yeah, there'll be more information after Letitia's section on what you can expect in the coming weeks with our typical announcement that I've been doing. We'll go into more depth as to what you can expect with the coverage for Sister Wives, because I don't want to not do that, because this is a big season with the breakups. But yeah, anyway, what are your thoughts?
Okay, so Sister Wives, I was able to watch it last night. I have nothing to speak on when it comes to Janelle or Christine, because that's neither here nor there. It's going to be a waste of time. So the conversation with Meri, Kody, and Terry Eyes here, I don't understand why she has to involve herself in it. Maybe Meri wanted, or maybe Kody wanted her to be involved in the conversation and stuff like that. But she starts fucking crying as soon as Kody starts talking about, oh, this is what you wanted from me. You promised. What the fuck you crying for, bitch? Stop crying. like stop crying. So yeah, that was very irritating, because it's just like every 2 seconds someone talks to you about something or whatever the case may be, you're fucking crying. Like, what the fuck are you crying for? So yeah, the conversation with Meri and Kody, finally, absolutely amazing, brilliant. You know, she said what she had to say. She did what the fuck she needed to do. And, you know, she needed to leave. She needed to get out. And I don't agree with this whole the housing. I did catch on to Kody slash family house, and then Meri, Janelle, and then fucking Robyn's name is on there, and it's just like, excuse me. So you get 4 acres, he gets 4 acres, which is a fucking total of 8 altogether, and then Meri gets 2. No, this shit gets divided fucking equally. In my opinion, sell Coyote Pass and fucking give everyone their money back. And you and Robyn can go purchase a home on that land if need be, but sell the other 3 properties to somebody else, because there's no polygamy. There's no polygamous family. So why does Kody need to have a house? And why does Robyn need to have a separate house? No. The 2 of you wanted this little, you know, non-polygamy marriage. You guys have it now. So fucking take it. Why do you need a fucking house? Why does Robyn need a fucking house? The 2 of you can have a fucking house together, which is what you guys have been doing for the past years. So I don't fucking get it. And then again with her crying, and I really like how fucking Meri cut her off when she was talking, because Robyn sobbing here just wants to continue crying, and like, oh, can I, and then Mary's like, can I just, bitch, shut the fuck up and let Meri talk. Like, let the bitch talk. You don't need to talk with your tears. Let her talk and let what the fuck she has to say out. She deserves to speak. Let the bitch speak. So, you know, I'm very happy with what Meri had to say. And I'm very happy with how she went about how, you know, she gets to, you know, have a conversation and get what she's deserved, an equal share of the home, and not how Kody wants it to be. Because it's not gonna fucking go Kody's way. It does not be, like, he doesn't deserve to do things his way and whatever. Like, that's not fair to the woman. Like, stop being such a dickhole and fucking, you know, realize that she's still a person. We are not going to fake a love connection. We are not going to fake a marriage. We are not going to do those things. You know, like, no. Like, stop fucking. What's the point of faking a relationship? What's the point of faking a marriage? What's the point of fucking faking fake love? Why Robyn can get fucking dick every night and Meri has to just do nothing? No, her puss deserves to get some fucking dick up in it and let her be happy. If Robyn can get some dick, why can't fucking Meri get some dick? Like, you want her to stay in a loveless, sexualless marriage or sexless marriage? What sense does that fucking make? That makes no fucking sense. Like, no. But anyways, those are my 2 thoughts on this whole thing. Can't wait to see the tell-all.
So that is it for Sister Wives for this week. So as promised, we're going to just run through what we can expect. I'm only going to talk about Sister Wives. The main announcements are being done on each of the main episodes. So that is 90 Day OG, Toe, Family Chantel, and I don't know if I'm doing them on the Selling Sunset episodes just because it's a Netflix binge. But I could probably do them for Selling Sunset as well, just because. So those are the main episodes and Golden Bachelor as well. So those are the main ones we've been doing the announcements on. So you can, if you want a full list on the announcements, you can go to one of those episodes and it'll all be there. So this is only going to be for Sister Wives. So because Sister Wives is a 4-part tell-all starting next week, that is going to be and hindering in on the hiatus that we're going to be on. The break, really and truly, it's just a break. The Christmas break, which runs from December 7th until January 7th. So this is what's going to happen. You are going to get episodes for the Sister Wives Part 1, which airs on November 26th. Part 2, which airs on December 3rd. So that means for both of those, you will probably have them on the first part on November 28th at the very latest, and the other one on December 5th at the very latest. That is the plan, so that's now being added now. For the other 2 parts, those 2 parts are going to be coming out on, just doing math here, December 10th, I believe, and then December 17th. So those episodes will be brought to you on when we are back from the hiatus. So with that, we are back in motion starting January 7th. So that means that I can get those episodes to you, both of them, by January 8th. So that's what you can expect, those episodes of that. So we will do a little bit. What I will probably end up doing is on January 7th, you will get a rundown of everything you can expect in an episode in your feed, as well as on the social media as well. I will come in and I will tell you what you can expect. But for Sister Wives, that is the plan. I will have those episodes to you by January 8th. So that's the plan. And I know I'll be a little late, obviously, but at least you'll get something while we're getting back on track with our typical shows. So that is the plan. And it's kind of just a basis here of what we'll be doing, because I don't know what's still going to be going, what's not going to be going. From what I'm understanding, Toe's running until the end of the year. So we'll probably do just a quick little thing with Toe as well. Because we're going to be off. Nothing I can do about it. But we're going to be off. So I will definitely get things to you. So depending on what shows are still running during the hiatus and what I'm going to want to cover, we will do a bit of a breakdown with those episodes once I know for sure. So Sister Wives is covered, and that is the plan. So that is what you can expect to get. But that is it for Sister Wives for this week. And yeah, the typical stuff. If you want to connect with us, you can do so by going to Facebook at Reality Tea Times2, Instagram and Threads at Reality Tea Times2 Podcast, X at Reality Tea Times2 Pod, and Reddit at Reality Tea Times2 Pod. You can email us at realityteatimes2@hotmail.com, and you can go to our website at solo.to/realityteatimes2. And yeah, that's it. Don't forget, you can find us on YouTube at Reality Tea Times2, and you can rate us and review on either Apple Podcasts or Spotify, and we would greatly appreciate those reviews. But that's it for now, guys. Thanks. Bye.